Okay, so we're getting ready to line up the radiator, and what I'm done is I want to slide this hose back up to that area there, put the radiator on, hook it up on the top, and then pull it in. See what I'm saying? So that will work out perfect for me. It's all lining up perfectly this way, right here, with this. So I'm happy there. And it's all lining up nice and straight where the hose is, too. Lines up right here with the hose and the radiator. So I'm going with that. So I'm going to take this back off. And it's not going to be easy with that hose. Okay, guys. Put some soap on my clamp. Just a little. Just a little. Okay. Put her on here. Slide her back. Clean my hands.
Secret keeper girl. Were you allowed to tell us?
Okay. I'm going to pre-plan for my two clamps. My two clamps are going to go like that and like that. So if I got my rubber bumper on the one side, I got my shroud wired through the holes. You'll see. Okay. That's the problem. You gotta come up and around, keeping everything out. After going through the front, down here underneath, between the bolster and the radiator, I can see the hose where it was hanging up. And I took a screwdriver and I just kind of popped it up. And then you can grab it with the soap on there, pull it forward. See that? So I can move that back and forth. So I got it. We're going to pull her somewhere in the middle, right about there. Okay. And then, hopefully, I got her lined up good. Take my makeshift indicator deal out of there. Okay. Alright. Okay, an important thing you want to do before you do anything is, before you tighten everything down, make damn sure that everything clears. Okay, so it's kind of like a repeat of a couple months ago, except this time I'm putting antifreeze in, and I'm really praying for no leaks this time, and I don't think I have any. That little tube, I got to be careful I don't pour any in there. I'm going to be protected down to a -20. I got this mixed to a -20. Okay, I have no leaks anywhere that I can see, so we are good to go. And the only thing I have here is this drain tube here, which I have to watch the coolant level, because if she warms up, and it's going to warm up, but it's it likes to expand, so I kind of filled it up probably right to about here, and that way when it expands I won't end up getting it all over my bolster down here. So we're there. So tomorrow we're going to do some more and see if we can't get it fired up. Alright, so we're getting closer, and I'm just messing around. There's 8 ounces of oil for my air breather element. Okay. 8 ounces is that's damn close to filled to the full mark. Takes maybe, we're going to go with a smidge more. Little word of advice when it comes to this thing. Pictures show it coming out this way, and my advice to you is put that band on before you put it on the tractor. Make sure this band is on first, because you won't be able to swing this band around the backside. So right there, let's hope. So I ended up having to buy a new sediment bowl. This is the old one. The whole thing is warped right through here, and if you could look at that close, if I laid it on my table, you'd see that these bales here have pulled it down. It doesn't have a big issue here. I mean, there's a little wetness going on, but I could repack that, because I did repack it. I could repack it again and get it tightened up. The other issue too is up here towards the top, I do have a little bit of some threads that aren't that great. So, and I hated to replace the sediment bowl. I wanted to keep original. But I got me one from my dealer today, and I actually took the bale that came on this one off, and the nut off, and put my old bale on there, and it works just perfect. Now there is a little bit of a difference with the glass bowl as far as the top goes and how it goes into the top of the sediment bowl, how it goes into it. There's a little bit of difference, and I think it's got more to do with the style of gasket that's used. They got a rubber type device with some nylon thin meshing, and it seals so nice that I'm not going to mess with that. I'm leaving it just like it is. I'm going to save this, okay, and I do have an extra cork gasket, so this is airtight. I can't suck through it, blow through it. Either when I shut it off and even open this up and blow through it, I can't get no air. It's perfect. So hopefully I took a little bit of the, I would love to use the old glass bowl. There's not a whole lot of difference. The bottom is a little bit thicker on this one than this one, but this glass reproduction does not even look, you know, crystal clear. So they're not that far off. But this one had a lot of marks on it, so I got to keep a little something of her. So okay, a lot of people say don't use Teflon tape. I am. I'm only going to come down here with it. Okay, so we're going to get 4 turns out of this. Starting right here is 1. This is the beginning. So there's 1, 2. Okay, we're still loose. There's 3. Okay. Just starting to grab. Trust me, I don't want to mess my tank up. Almost there. We need a little more, baby. Alright. Right there. That is not going to leak. And it's perfect. 4 turns. Alright, so next thing is the gas line. Okay, this curvy part goes like this. Ta-da! Okay, so that's all lined up. Hand start everything. Let's see. Back another smidge. Right there. Now filling it up. I'll give her a little gas. So I don't have any leaks up here. That's awesome. It's not leaking any gas, which tells me when I shut the shut-off valve off, it's off. No gas in there whatsoever. Okay? Now we have to see what do we got for any leaks, if any. Let me turn that on. Okay. Should be coming down. I don't see anything up there as of right now. And nothing I see up here yet. So the next task I got, okay, there's nothing back there and nothing around the bowl. The bowl is good. So the next thing I got to do is put a magneto kill switch on. I need to run a wire. Okay? I'm going to do that while everything's settling with the fuel. With a magneto, you need to have a ground to stop the spark. To ground out the coil and all that stuff so we have no more. With that being said, I have made up my ground wire for my magneto. I don't know if you can see that. Right here. Okay. We're going to make it so it goes down and under, behind, into my clip. I'm going to feed it right now underneath this area right here. Okay. Got my ground hooked up. I got my magneto switch hooked up temporarily how I want it.